All right, everyone. What is up, guys? What is going on? It's Freeshman Sports. Welcome back to another video. I'm here to do my Week 13 NFL picks. I don't know how I went last. You all know there was a lot of upsets, but besides that, let's just go ahead and get this over with, shall we? First game is the Thursday night game. It's gonna be the Buffalo Bills against New England Patriots. I got the Bills winning this. I say it's going to be a close game because the Patriots is in, Foxborough, and Bills have a tough time there. I say they win this by a score of 28 to say 21. And Josh Allen, he's still in his elbow injury, so he's not going to be throwing the ball as much. But I still think I just don't trust the Patriots defense. Their defense isn't that good outside of Matthew Judon and that rookie Jack Jones. That's really it. But he's a rookie. Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns versus the Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson's coming back, and the Texans is at home. So how ironic that Deshaun Watson's first game he's going to play is going to be against his former team. I got the Browns winning. I say Watson be rusty, but I say they win. But the Texans are so bad. I say they win this game by a score of 28 to 7. Actually, you know what? 10. They'll get something. Yeah, Davis Mills got benched for Kyle Allen, for Christ's sakes. Like, come on. Both quarterbacks stink. Next up, my Denver Broncos against the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens. I can't pick Denver. I'm sorry. Denver, they shown they're not a good team. The whole division is overrated unless you're the fucking Chiefs. The Chargers are mediocre. Broncos and Raiders both suck. And the Ravens just came off a bad loss to the Jags, so they're gonna win this game. I say the defense would do mid, so I say they win this game by a score of 24 to, 16. I'm putting 16 on everything. I'm putting 16 on the Broncos from now on. um yeah, I'm gonna put 16 on everything, you know. Yeah. So next up we got the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going with the Chargers. They have to win this game. Um, it's in Las Vegas, but I don't trust. I know both. I know Herbert's a choke artist, but I don't trust the Raiders that much, to be honest. I say the Chargers win this game by a score of 27 to 20. Division rival games always go down. Um, in the Raiders, they just came off that huge overtime win against the Houston, Seattle. So, next up, Kansas City Chiefs against the Cincinnati Bengals. This is probably the game of the week. This is a hard one because the Bengals, some reason the Chiefs can't win in Cincinnati. But um, but you know what? This is probably my upset. I'm just gonna go with the Bengals. Like, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs won, obviously. But I'm gonna go with the Bengals, and this is why. The Bengals, I know, they're not as good as they say they are. But what was I gonna say? The Chiefs, like, to be honest, that last week that win wasn't impressive. That Rams team was completely battered, and that's not really a dominant win. Bengals coming off a win against the Titans, and plus Jamar Chase is coming back. But I say it's gonna be a game going down the wire. I say a high scoring game by a score of 33 to 30. Kind of like last year. I think it comes down to a last second field goal. They'll go back and forth until the last quarter. Now, don't get me wrong. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs win. Oh no, I think the Chiefs. I honestly think the Chiefs are gonna win, but I'm picking the Bengals because it's at home. Next up, we got the New York Jets versus the Minnesota Vikings. I'm gonna go with the Vikings because the Jets, to be honest, I don't think they're that impressive. I'll go with the Vikings. By a score of 27 to 17. Uh, Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Detroit Lions. Um, it's in Detroit, but I'm gonna go with the Lions on this. I'm gonna go with the Lions, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Jags win because the Lions. I think they're getting Jamison Williams back. That's gonna be a huge booster for their offense. And the Jags just came off an impressive win against Baltimore, but I think they're gonna lose this game. I say Detroit win this game by a score of 27-24. Next up we got the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Atlanta Falcons. Oh my god. This is gonna be a crappy bowl. This is gonna be crappy. Both teams stink. Um honestly, I honestly don't know who to pick. These teams are so bad, but you know what? Just because they came off a solid win, I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Steelers on this one. And here's why. I don't trust Atlanta. Mariota's terrible. Kenny Pickett, he's starting to pick up the pace a little. And yeah, that's good news. And Mariota stinks. I don't know why people defend that guy. But I'm gonna say the Steelers win this game by a score of 24 to 20. Next up we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles, and I'm just gonna go. I guess the spread, like since they're in Philly. If it was in Tennessee, it might be a different story. I say this to be a close game because their win against the Packers wasn't impressive. Their defense is bad. They have a solid offense, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I say this game ends by a score of 30 to 24. Um, what else? Oh, next up we got the Miami Dolphins against San Francisco 49ers. It's in Santa Clara, but honestly, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins on this. And Mike McDaniel revenge game. Blah blah blah. He's gonna want revenge on the Niners. And plus the Niners lost one of their running backs, Elijah Mitchell. He got hurt again. And the Dolphins, I honestly don't think. I know the Dolphins lost Terron Armstead, so that means one of their ends is gonna have a good game. So I still think the Dolphins are gonna win this. I say they win this in a mid-scoring game by a score of 24 to, let's say, 21. Next up, we got the Indianapolis Colts against Dallas Cowboys. It's Dallas versus Matt Ryan. I'm easily going with the Cowboys. Matt Ryan sucks against Dallas, but Jonathan Taylor. So I say the Cowboys will win this game, and the Colts defense is eh. So I say the Cowboys win this game by a score of, let's say, 31 to 17. I can't do the Colts anymore. I'm never picking them again. They're god awful. They're inconsistently bad. Next up, we got the Green Bay Packers versus Chicago Bears. Regardless, I'm picking Green Bay. The Bears, Green Bay own, Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers owns Chicago, so I can't pick them. I just don't know what to say. Like Jordan Love, he looked a little good. I would just start him for the rest of the year. Aaron Rodgers, he's washed. He's hurt, but he's supposed to be playing. So I say they win this game by a score of 28 to 14. Next up, we got the Washington Commanders against the New York Giants. Um, to be honest, the Washington, they're due for a loss. Their run's gonna stop, and I got the Giants in this because Daniel Jones owns Washington. He only lost once, but that wasn't his fault. That was the special teams fault. So I got the Giants in this in a close scoring game by a score of, let's say, 20 to 14. The Giants, they'll get a one score. So there. And the Giants defense is pretty solid. Next up we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going with the Seahawks. The Rams they're so injured, and I don't even know if Stafford's playing. But I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. and I'll say the Seahawks win this game by a score of uh 24-13. Next up, we got the New Orleans Saints against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa. I honestly don't care. Even if they beat the Saints the last time, I'm picking New Orleans. I'm still not impressed by Brady. That division is terrible. But I'm gonna go with the Saints. I say in a low scoring game by a score of 14 to since the Saints know how to contain Brady a whole bunch, I say 14-7 there. there. I say they win the game by a score of 14-7. The Saints will have 14. The Saints will have 7-0 at halftime. They'll get another touchdown, and Tampa will try to come back, and then Brady throws a pick there. So yeah, those are my picks, guys. I have a couple of upsets. Like this is an upset. This is definitely an upset. And yeah, that's really it. Two upsets. Yeah, because every week I'm gonna pick an upset. So that's all I wanted to do, guys. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, and make your predictions. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Go Broncos, even though they stink. But I hope they win. I hope they win. But realistically, it's definitely not happening. If they win, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill that team. I'm gonna be like, where the fuck was this weeks ago? But no, it's not happening. If they beat, and they can't win in Baltimore anyway. A few years ago with fucking Joe Flacco, when we had Keenum against Joe Flacco, they killed us in Baltimore. But I'm not finna pick Denver. We're gonna lose this game, so I'm gonna put the 16 curse on them. But yeah, okay, for real. That's all I want to say, guys. See you soon.